Hi. So I have gotten myself another Vichy app, or rather, I got it a while ago, but I haven't used it much because it's crap. So yeah, some of the Vichy apps I have is good, but there are a lot of crap out there on the iTunes store, and yeah, the app I am thinking about is called Palm Reading. This is how the intro screen looks. And what this is it's supposed to teach you the basics of palm reading. The problem is that it is useless. So what you can press on here is palm readings or favorites. If you press favorites, you come to this blank screen that I have tried for quite some time to figure out what exactly it is and what it does, but I haven't really figured it out. I think it's a sort of notebook, which of course could be useful, but yeah. If you press palm readings, then you come into this section here, and it has a few pages with guides and a few pages with, you see here, the lines, and basically this is all it is. I think it might be a dozen or so screens with information on the various lines and what they mean. And by information, I mean, like, let's take the lifeline here. This is it. If my camera can pick it up, not much, but you can see what I'm talking about. Here you have a picture showing the line. You have two lines of text, and that is it. There's like no more than a dozen of these pages, and you have the notes thingy. That's it. There are nothing more to this app. You have a read more, and then you can get a little bit more information about some of the lines. I think you can perhaps do that on the lifeline. Yeah. But even with the read more, there's not much there. It's, if you type this up on a normal computer, it would be 1 or 2 paragraphs. And if you press more, all you come to is their store for you to buy more of their cheap apps. So I guess you can say that I was wrong, it wasn't more than those 2 lines, but yeah, there aren't exactly a lot of them. Heartline. 3 lines on the original page that you get to, and read more you have 2 or 3 paragraphs of information. Now, if this had been a free app, it would have been okay. And I guess if it's a dollar app, so it's not terribly expensive. The problem is that even for $1, this is very, very thin. So, because you can find this information in about any web page about palmistry. So, my problem here is the amount of information. In and of itself, the drawing up of the lines so that you can see the lines and such things, that is can be useful. And if you are a beginner at reading poems, having that guide available can be useful. However, there is not enough information here to get a beginner started, and the information is too basic for anyone who is even remotely, even an advanced beginner, to get anything out of it. So either you can't use this because there's not enough information, or you have a book or a web page and so on, which gives you even more information, making this app useless. You also have a send function. I'm not exactly sure how this works because, yeah, it doesn't come with any instructions. But it is basically send a palm reading to your friends. I assume then you just send them one of the pages of information on this. I haven't figured out anything else that you can send. So, yeah. I guess if you really want to have something with this, especially, I don't know if this is for the iPhone, but if it is, that might be a little bit more useful because then you could have just a list of the lines with you and easily accessible. That might be worth something, but that's the only value of this app. There are too little information, there are not enough. Basically, the ability to send one of these pages to a friend and the ability to make some notes, that just doesn't make up for it. You can find better than this free if you just type in palmistry in Google. It's not an expensive app, so I won't I won't scream that it's an enormous rip-off because $1 isn't that much, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. That's my review of palm reading, the iPad app. Have a great day and blessed be. Bye!